Welcome back to Dan's Messy Garage. This is going to be day 45 working on Project Betty, the 76 Monarch. Yesterday I put the rear molding in the car. Today I'm going to peel off the tape and check things out. And then I'm going to finally get into the interior, vacuum that, wash it, and hopefully get the panels installed. So I need to shut up and get to work. I'm going to start up here in this corner. Hopefully a lot of the black sealant isn't all over the white paint or anywhere else. Okay, that feels pretty good. That feels all right also. That feels like they're on there good. This one could use a little bit of sealant squirted in there, fill up the gap. This gap along here could use some sealant also. What I would do in this case is put a piece of tape on the molding, piece of tape right along the top edge of that, and then I could put the sealant in there and give it a finger wipe, make it smooth, then peel the tape off. That way you'll get some nice straight even edges. That's how you caulk a bathtub, by the way. Use tape on the wall in the tub and peel the tape off and get nice even, line. Okay, so let's see how these feel. Good and solid. All right, on to the next thing. There's not going to be enough room to fit you guys and me in the car at the same time. But I need to dust it and vacuum it, and first I need to clear the stuff out of here so I can do that. And then I need to get the damp rag and wash things down. I still have to pull the door trim panel off the passenger side, and that's going to be the first thing I do. Go over there and do that. The initial vacuum was done. Now I'm going to get a damp rag and wipe everything down, get the dust out of there. and start putting the interior trim panels back in with the seats. And probably have to vacuum again after that. Get done slow but sure here. Wow, putting those trim panels in there was horrible. Trying to get all the holes to line up and the holes in the sheet metal behind it. It was just a royal pain in the butt. I probably wasted a good hour just putting 4 panels in there. Back seat is finally in. That was another friggin' fight. I'm going to move on to another fight. This contact paper on top of these door trim panels is bad. I'm going to try to put more on there, but the problem is, what do I do about the stuff that's already on here? Am I going to try to peel all that off? Sandalate on that? I don't know. Yeah, I got the one side removed and I sanded it. I got it nice and smooth. I couldn't peel any more of that off, so I just sanded it smooth. Now I have the contact paper. I'm going to have to measure out a piece long enough to do that and then cut a section off. It's only wide enough. Yeah, it seems like right there is long enough. Okay. Now, just got to measure the width. Oh, gotta do it this way, don't I? So I need to have about that much. Okay. Right about in this line here. It's nice because the paper has lines on the back of it. Let's see if that's what I need for sure. Plenty. All right, let me get scissors and cut that off. All right, I have it cut. It's long enough, it's wide enough. Now, if I could just snap my fingers and have that go on there perfect, I'd be happy. That's not going to happen. So what I need to do now is what? I guess start at one end, peel the paper off a little at a time, stick it down. Get my workbench organized here. Okay, folks. Now it's time to screw it up. I stuck it on there. Now I just need to really rub it down in there good. Get the air out if I can. I don't know how well this is going to stick over time. but it's on here. And this back side, I think I can leave that curled over. This top edge here, might have to cut that off because that needs to fit into a molding clip like on the door trim panel. Yeah, I guess I can try folding this over and see if it'll go on. I still need to do the ends. This end doesn't look real difficult. I'm going to get my scissors. I'm going to cut it closer to the end of the part and then maybe put some slits in it so I could bend sections over. Okay. Just start doing it. Sometimes jobs like this, you're better off not thinking, too far ahead. Just do it. I'm going to put a few slits in here. And start bending this around the corners. This is not going to be neat. It's not going to be perfect. It's just going to be done. Like that. Is that perfect? Nope. That's good enough. Okay, one more end like that, and I can try it installing it. Now this one's got a little more shape to it. This can require more slits. And slits have to be deeper too. There, that little lock button bezel just goes on. There's two fingers that bend back to the side to crimp it. So now I'm going to see if this will go back on the door trim panel. That slid into a channel. I don't know if you can see. There's a channel up here. And that slipped in there, but I have to line up this lock hole. Yep, fit in. Now this is held on with 4 screws from the back side. So I'll shove them in real quick. Like that, and it's ready. I'm going to slap this back on the car and then do the same thing to the driver's side. Got that panel put on. Looks good. That grain kind of matches that grain. Looks good. I just got to make this driver's door look good. I'm going to start by cutting this strip of contact paper the same width that I used on the other door. We got that cut. Now I need to take off the piece from the door trim panel. I'm gonna get my screwdriver. It's on the other side of the car. All right, what's gonna make this one a little more difficult is it's cracked right here in the middle. I think what I'm gonna do first is clean up the back side. Put some duct tape on there, or Gorilla tape to hold it. Got that taped up good. Now I need to sand that down. Okay, got paper, got the part, sanding pad, sandalite. All right, have that sanded down. I'm going to put the contact paper on this part. I'm going to kind of try to do it like I did on the other side. Oh, don't need it sticking to that plastic. Well, I haven't asked you guys for a while. What kind of projects you working on? You better be working on something. And when you work on your projects, people, make some YouTube videos. Post them so we can all learn. I'm going to do the same thing I did on that other side. I'm going to fold over these ends. Trying to rub it down as I do that. Rub this in and spin it around and curl this over. That looks good. I don't see a lot of wrinkles. A little bit of air here and there, but that might come out later, especially on a hot, sunny day. Let me take care of these ends now. Same thing on this end. Bunch of cuts. Pull each tab, fold it over. Pop a hole in there and put that ring in there. I bend these little tabs down to keep that bezel in place. like that. A little more trimmage, and I'll be able to put this on the car after I get the heat gun out. Alright, heat gun. Another part done. Alright, shove it in the car, and I'll show you the end result. Door panels installed. I think that came out great. It's a good looking contact paper pattern. Definitely dresses that door right up. Much better than what was there. Matches the inside of the car. Wonderful. And I'm going to start pulling the plastic and stuff off the car here. Clean up my mess. And I'm going to tell you a little something. This is day 45 working on Project Betty. I never thought it would take this long to do what I did. You know, it started out as fixing some rust over the rear wheel lip areas, and it snowballed into a full-blown paint job, and that paint job turned into a real pain in the butt. And let me get this off here. Yeah, I know I'm making noise. Fold this up. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, Project Betty is done. Believe that? It's finally done. It needs to be wiped off and get some detail spray, shine it up a bit. But it's done. It should be going home tomorrow. And in its place, I think I'm going to be having another project. Just have to wait till tomorrow to see what that project could be. It looks good. You know, overall, it's one hell of a beater car. Inside looks good. Yeah, so my little sign here. I thank you for watching Dan's Messy Garage and watching all 45 episodes of Project Betty. I know not all of you have watched all 45 episodes. That's okay. Thanks for watching this one. Stay tuned to my channel for future projects. Bye.